They're everywhere. Call them what you will. Forklifts, lift trucks, tow motors, powered industrial trucks. They're among the most common pieces of equipment in the workplace. What would we do without them? Imagine having to lift and stack all those heavy loads by hand. I don't even want to think about it. But the thing is, these workhorses can also be dangerous. There are thousands of forklift-related injuries each year, some of them resulting in fatalities. On one hand, forklifts have the awesome power to lift and move the heaviest objects. On the other hand, all that power comes with the potential to do some serious damage. So the more you know about how forklifts operate, the better equipped you'll be to stay safe and to keep those around you safe. Let's review some key information. I know you may have heard it before, but we can all use a refresher from time to time, right? We'll cover forklift basics, how to inspect forklifts, guidelines for picking up, traveling with, and placing a load, rules for parking a forklift, what to do when loading or unloading a truck, trailer, or rail car, the essentials of charging a battery or refueling a forklift, plus what you should know about forklift maintenance and modifications. There's a lot to know, but as a forklift operator, you need to know it. Regardless of whether you're new to it or an old hand, it's up to you to follow safety practices and a simple set of rules every time you use a forklift. Beginning with, never operate a forklift unless you're trained and authorized to do so. All you have to do is look around to see that there are many classes and types of forklifts or powered industrial trucks. There's everything from the common sit-down type to the narrow aisle stand-up type, and from order pickers to powered pallet jacks. They may be powered by electricity, LP gas, diesel fuel, or gasoline. Some are approved for use in certain hazardous conditions, and some aren't. There's a forklift for just about any job you can imagine. If you've operated a forklift before, you know they're not like automobiles. For one thing, they steer with the rear wheels, the exact opposite of most vehicles, and a concept that can take new operators some getting used to. Because they steer from the rear, forklifts can turn a much tighter circle than a car. And while forklifts may seem like they can turn on a dime, they're not known for their maneuverability. Anyone who expects them to stop or swerve as easily as a car is in for a rude awakening. Forklifts can also weigh 2 or 3 times more than a car. Makes sense, right? Forklifts carry heavy loads in the front, so to balance the load, they have a counterweight over the rear tires to prevent them from tipping forward. And speaking of balance, every forklift operator needs to constantly think about